Rich Trani here with TMC. We are at Cloud Expo 2012 at the Jacob Javits Center in Manhattan. On our program is Rand Wacker with CloudPassage. The company makes cloud security solutions. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
Good to be here again. Thank you.
So in case people are interested, we recently did an interview at Interop 2012 Las Vegas, and on the TMC video area, or TMCnet video area, they can just go and you can check that out if you want a preview on what we're going to talk about today, which is actually some new product launches and new product releases, right?
Right, yeah, we talked about kind of the high-level details of what CloudPassage does with regards to security for cloud servers, firewalling, intrusion detection, all those pieces. Today at the show, what we're doing and we're demonstrating is our two-factor authentication for cloud servers specifically, which makes life a lot easier for people who are trying to lock down their servers they're running in Amazon and Rackspace and those things.
So when I think of two-factor, I think of face and password or voice and password. What are the two factors, or can they be anything?
Well, usually it's something you know and something you have, and what we're doing is a unique way of letting people lock down the administrative ports and the application ports on their cloud servers, and then unlock them using our system. And our second factor is either a very small, secure USB key, or what we're announcing today is SMS authentication to your mobile phone. So you can basically sit down with your laptop, say that I want to access my cloud server. For all intents and purposes, it's locked down, no one in the world can see it, but we'll send a text to your mobile phone that lets you unlock your RDP port or your SSH port, and then be able to log in only from your laptop.
So really it's multi-factor from the standpoint that you have a password. Okay, so you said multi-factor from the standpoint that it could be from one device, and you have another device which acts as the keeper of that key, right?
Yeah, so your phone essentially is your second factor in addition to your password.
Now, could I theoretically, sorry to do this to you, but theoretically have my text forwarded to my laptop or access my text from my laptop and use just the laptop?
You could, theoretically, yes. In fact, I actually authenticated to a cloud server from a plane using Google Voice text messaging the other day.
Okay, just checking. So but it's still two factors because it's going over two different networks, I guess.
Exactly, two different channels for the delivery, and you have control over where you're accessing that authentication code.
Now, who do you see as being the biggest users of this multi-factor authentication?
Pretty much anyone who's running any virtual server in public cloud. Because traditional private cloud, if people have a data center, there's usually some type of two-factor authentication to the VPN or a login server. In a public cloud environment, you don't have that infrastructure. And so it's still very important to protect access to those critical ports. And so what we do is we allow you, without any extra infrastructure, and it runs in every single cloud, is very simply, they can go for free at cloudpassage.com, register, and within 5 minutes be locking down and securing their access.
Now, are you seeing the recent news reports of companies like LinkedIn having their passwords hacked and posted online as being a driver of your business? Are you getting more calls because people hear this kind of news?
Absolutely. I think that everyone's realized that a simple single password is not enough to protect your valuable resources in the cloud. The LinkedIn breach was a really good example. Just even 2 or 3 months ago, Microsoft actually announced a remote exploit of the remote desktop protocol, which is basically how every Windows server in the cloud is administered. And until now, there's been no way to protect that, and that's really the core piece of what we do, very easily and very quick to set up.
Is there anything in the future we should know about?
I mean, I think that really what we're seeing here at the show is a lot of discussion of people who are doing multi-cloud, multiple providers, multiple, doing private and public hybrids and those kinds of things. And I think what you're going to see is that people are going to want a consistent set of tools for, access and control of those servers, no matter where they're running in. And that's a big piece of what we're driving to provide.
Thanks, Rand. Great as always.
Okay. Take care.